next 10 minutes.
Okay, well, we're going live, Torden. So welcome everybody to VanillaTV. You're tuning into NVC and Torden for this week 7, and would you believe it, played on-time match in ETF2L Season 10. For CKRAS, it decides if they finish in 4th place and go through to the playoffs. And for CKRAS, it will decide if they finish in joint first and will play in fuse for a playoff match to potentially finish first. And straight off the middle, look at those 4 early kills by CKRAS. Looks like they're going to cap onto this middle. Just the 2 scouts remaining, EstaniS and HarryHook. HarryHook going down, and EstaniS going to have to back away. But look at 100% full Uber advantage. This may be a first quick round.
Yeah, it should be. Statistically, it should be very well played by Zappis. He is one of my all-time favorite scouts. Kind of a new name to the top scene, or to the sort of famous scene, but he's been around for a long time. EstaniS actually stopped in cap though.
Yeah, being a bit of a nuisance. He may give them a little bit more time, but surely going to be able to pick this up. Going face first into a heavy there, probably not going to help. He's actually managed to pick up Zappis though.
Wow.
EstaniS going absolutely huge, but not going to add it too much. We've got this Uber. The question is, are they going to spawn back in time to take advantage of the advantage? Wow, that sounded odd, but...
Yeah, that is, but they're going in with Uber advantage. Royze at 60%, and he's probably going to get taken down.
Yeah, we got 2 down for CKRAS at the moment, 3 down. CKRAS slowly picking up these frags. I can see a soldier on the point. The dirt stickies are still around. Where is that demo man? Looks like he's in sneaky.
He's behind them.
Oh, he's coming in behind. Wow, he's doing amazing work here, Retshock. But it looks like...
Why aren't they shooting him?
Yeah, well, why are they shooting? That would be the question, but they're still going to manage to pick up the first frag, and I didn't quite have time, but for CKRAS we've got Retshock, EstaniS, Royze, PescaNova, HarryHook, and matnuN. I've got to say, EstaniS went huge that round, and for CKRAS we got paavi, TucE, Santtu, Honky, Moore, and Zappis, and they're straight on the board for going for this 2-0 map victory here to potentially finish in 4th spot. Let's see what happens on this second middle. Straight away, we can see the red team scouts on the left-hand side. Looks like we've got a CKRAS scout coming in behind then underneath, managing to pick up 2 early frags. Honky and Zappis gone down, Santtu down as well. 3 remaining. This is switched entirely in toward CKRAS' favour, but paavi getting out of there with the Uber. We'll have to see if CKRAS continue to push around aggressively. It looks like the CKRAS are pushing away up top here toward them.
That's superb play by Moore, denying Retshock from getting to the medic. They were in trouble there, the medic. 3 against 5 or 6, but Moore denied it, and now they're actually getting off with Uber way later.
Yeah, I mean, CKRAS popped that Uber pretty early, wasn't able to really do anything. We've lost PescaNova now, so we may see a small push in from CKRAS, but quite honestly, I think they should wait for a better advantage here.
Yeah. I guess they just need to sort of do the waiting game right now, try and get picks up, but actually CKRAS pushing in here.
Yeah, Moore just charging around with the heavy. We said it might be a question as to whether they'll bring it out or not, and it's coming out in full force at the moment, but Santtu will go down, so they're now just 5 men. They do have a slight Uber advantage, but they've got to be careful here because, I mean, CKRAS aren't falling out, they're staying aggressive, and the medic might go down. There's their pick. CKRAS medic down, just 3 left remaining, and I think they're going to be able to successfully hold on to this and maybe just push around aggressively. Look.
Yeah. CKRAS panicking a little bit due to the back gap there. If they'd stayed a little bit longer on the middle, just sent 1 guy back, I think they could have actually gotten the middle there. Now paavi got lost and had no one to defend him.
Yep, and that Uber is now ready to go on Royze. It looks like they'll be able to keep hold of this point. It doesn't know how Moore's coming out aggressive. I think that was a bit of an iffy move to do. Now they're going to have to hold last with just 4 players, and surely we'll go to CKRAS. There's another pick on Santtu. Just 3 now remaining. Easy frag on the solly. And the point's definitely going to come here, so we are going to see it tied up, or just about. Sure? We've got a scout on the point in the demo, man. As I say that, really, CKRAS not focusing fire effectively enough, and we've got the spawn soldier coming on top right, maybe even able to pick up the frag onto the Royze here, the medic. But now CKRAS trying to group up a little bit on this left side, and it is just messy play from CKRAS. Really, no focus fire, and somehow CKRAS able to hold on.
Yeah. They really needed to get to that demo. TucE doing a very good job. Not peeking and just being a nuisance, laying stickies there.
Yeah, I mean, I called the round way too early. That's great play by CKRAS. And as you say, maybe the demo pick needed to come a little bit early, but we're seeing CKRAS push out here. They will manage to cap it off. No scouts available to backcat. Still 7 seconds till HarryHook spawns. And they do have a slight advantage here, CKRAS. So with that heavy, oh no, they've actually switched out to 2 soldiers now, so I take that back. And it'll be interesting to see if they push in with the 20% advantage or whether they'll hold.
They should do, but Paavi is not building completely efficiently here due to his soldiers not being with him with the Uber, and now it's not really enough Uber advantage to push with.
We can see the defensive sticky play here from the CKRAS team. It doesn't look like they're going to be planning to push in. I'd be interested to see maybe the medic sit behind the rock and take off the medic, going to surprise a push in from CKRAS because, I mean, CKRAS are going to push in. The scouts are going to be probably at the front. I just imagine, I'm envisioning a HarryHook and EstaniS Uber charge from somewhere, but I have
So
to see.
EstaniS just suicided, and I'm guessing that's to change class to sniper or spy. Actually, they're saying that he's saying that map bugged. I got stuck. I didn't see that. Not sure.
I don't even know where he died, to be
what he
honest
was
with you.
doing.
I was watching
No,
trades.
he did suicide, but I guess he was trapped somewhere on the map.
Interesting. We'll have to see how this develops, but it looks like we've got a small push in through Big Door. We can see the Clan medic there, Royze, along with the demo man and soldier, just peeking, maybe just trying to bait a scout in, but I have a feeling they are going to push in. The importance is they have a scout and a soldier at choke though, just to have the double push, but if they go through the Big Door, surely are they going to pop the Uber, or are they just gradually pushing in? We can see the heavy in the door has actually seen the switch off from more during that time. Santtu's gone down the scout for CKRAS. Also matnuN, wow, big frags coming out from CKRAS. The Uber's been popped, but there are only 3 left remaining. They should be looking to get out here rather than staying behind, and that's exactly what they've done. And CKRAS managing to hold on to the Uber. They push in, looks like they're going through the choke.
Yeah, that's a very good positional play by TucE there, denying choke completely, just keeping focus on that, trusting his team to keep track of all the other stuff, and he's completely denying the 2 scout.
Yeah, we can see matnuN there, the Clan soldier, just jumping in behind as the Uber from CKRAS pushes straight in toward the choke of Clan, just trying to find the frag onto the medic. Instead, the soldier jumping in is going to be taken down. The medic will survive. Let's see how this develops from now. That was, I don't know, I don't think they needed to be so aggressive on choke though.
No, they're completely out of positions there. They need to get out pretty quickly.
Yeah, they
They've
should have
lost the Uber advantage. They weren't together enough, I think, on that pedal, and kept on being taken off to duels, and Clan had the better dueling skills there.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as matnuN jumped behind, they should have focused him down. As Retshock had fallen out, just keep him away. And instead, we're now seeing Clan push in toward the second. All of CKRAS now falling away. The demo's gone down more, though. This could be good for Clan. Got a soldier and a scout capping the point as that Uber has been popped, and they push straight into main. 16 seconds until the soldier spawns, 7 seconds until the heavy. They need to find frags and quick. The Uber has been popped by CKRAS, but it probably won't be enough. We'll still see Clan maybe pushing from the upper right. My opinion would be smart, but I think actually coming away, they're actually going to take the upper left position instead. The high ground, and that bomb in from matnuN is not going to be effective whatsoever. He will be taken out, and now EstaniS.
It's actually 3 down, yeah. CKRAS should push now, definitely. And all 3 of the remaining Clan players are in front. It means they don't run a risk of getting back up right now. They are pushing pretty quickly. Just looking at this spawn of EstaniS here, wondering if he's gonna go sniper.
It could be smart, but he may also look for the back cap because we've still got all of Clan alive. They've almost got the Uber, so they will probably maybe be able to push straight back in. And if you have EstaniS ready to go scout on behind, it could become effective. And instead, during that Uber, we can see Retshock goes down straight away. A bit of a mistake there from Royze, perhaps. And CKRAS should be able to pick up the frags at the end of this raid. But straight away, the medic goes down. A great pick there from TucE, that picking up the medic frag. And I just. Clan seem to be making small mistake after small mistake.
Well, they were doing a mistake maybe with the push, but CKRAS were standing too far forward there. They got caught off. They had 80% about when Clan popped there, and Paavi died with about 95%, I think. They were too far forward there, and Clan utilizing that mistake.
And it looks like CKRAS going to hold on for now. Uber's around even. Be interesting to see if Crackland do decide to make the push through big door again, like last time. It was a very slow push, and I think they really need to utilize the aggression of the scouts a lot more.
Yep.
Going slow, I don't see working against a team like Moore, especially with a heavy out.
Right now, the 2 scouts for Crackland are being completely denied. They try to come on the flanks both together, but they keep on being denied by players from CKRAS. They have a different position now on the defense. They've chosen to stand on top there. It's going to be very difficult for Crackland to push in here with the heavy on a height advantage with the same move. I like this position a lot better than earlier.
Yeah, it's a lot better when you've got that heavy. They literally, Crackland cannot jump up there without. They have to use the Uber to do it. If they don't, they're going to go down straight away. It looks like they're actually going to make a push through choke here, perhaps. They're just trying to get rid of the stickies at the moment, Crackland. Maybe they're actually changing their mind. Yeah, we can see a switch over to big door. And in fact, there is nobody from Crackland on choke. Maybe they'll Uber through the scouts, or the scouts are actually going to dive in behind here. We've got a scout and a soldier from CKRAS in lobby ready to try and shut those down. And I can see the entire team actually from Crackland looking to push behind. But I think they have to go in through the big door if it's going to become effective. And yeah, they picked up 2 frags, Zappis and Santtu.
Yeah, that's a well executed push by Crackland. They're beating out CKRAS there, and CKRAS shouldn't have dropped out down there. They should have stayed on top with the heavy. They should have called where the scouts was, because actually Santtu and Zappis could have backcapped just straight through middle, through choke. So.
Yep, true, and as well, if the scouts do go behind you, it's only one direction they can come up and kill you standing up top, and that is through a small little corridor, so yeah. It's easy to shut down as well, and for everyone to sort of drop back in that doorway was just suicide, especially when you've got the stickies, the rocket launchers, the scatter guns coming into your face, so.
Yeah. No, the thing with the heavy, you can't use it as a chasing Uber. You can't try and sort of surprise people like that. You got to utilize the fact that you have an excellent chance to hold your Uber a lot longer with that heavy. People have to force when attacking.
Yeah, and I'd just like to quickly point out for CKRAS here, this is where they come into the room. We can see heavy from Moore, obviously. We've got the pyro from Santtu, and we've just got a sniper, Zappis, trying to take down EstaniS, who's all the way down to 12 HP there, taking a lot of damage. And there's a nice headshot from Zappis onto HarryHook. With a scout down and a sniper up for Crackland, probably means they can't push in, so they've gathered some time, albeit unnecessary, and we'll see if they can maybe force a frag. Look at this aggressive play by Moore there, the heavy on the riverside. CKRAS actually going to be taken down. Yeah, wow, great play by Retshock to capitalise on that. This is going to be a push for them. They don't have to worry about the heavy, and here we go. We've got the soldier, probably matnuN, diving over to force the Uber of CKRAS, and meanwhile we've seen 2 frags go down, or 1 frag onto TucE now, the demo man, and all they have to do is just sit back and spam up, and they're going to gradually pick up the frags, and actually we can see a pushing from Riverside here. I'm not sure if I agree with this. With the demo down, they didn't necessarily have to go from this direction, and now surely Moore's TucE's going to switch in and be able to... No.
Yeah, that's Moore losing his cool on 2 pushes there, and that's what cost him the round, effectively.
Yeah, I mean, I still think maybe, given an extra second, CKRAS could have held on to that. I don't know if I agree with the push-in from Riverside. It did work for Crackland, but I don't think they should be trying that anytime soon again, just in case. But third middle now, 1-1 is the score here in this Week 7 match between CKRAS and CC. Straight away, we can see a lot of point presence of both teams. They've got a split both on the left and the right, and no frags as of yet. This is a very awkward middle, and now I've got the heavy coming from Moore. Surely going to be CKRAS advantage now.
That's good news for CKRAS, yeah. They've gotten the heavy up for free, and now they have more HP on that top. CC just has to move out. Would love to see CC now, because they know that CKRAS is running so much with the heavy. Would love to see them switching up now to crits or sniper more.
Yeah, Chris could work. I mean, you really need those early frags, and if you're not seeing them, that's what happens. You lose middle, but we're going to see both the Ubers now pushed in choke. And looks like Santtu would go down and around. Maybe a small push in, maybe not. No, looks like they're going to be sitting back. CKRAS will retain control of this middle, and I mean, what do you do in an Uber versus Uber situation where you've got a heavy on your side, Torden?
Well, if you Uber at the same time, if it's going to fade out at the same time, then it's a perfect opportunity to have him tank the damage in the middle of the field, and CC would be forced to just focus all their firepower onto him. Then you can get a lot of people around and flanking, jumping on top, and swarming them once they're out of ammo.
Yep. We can see EstaniS with Sniper at the moment trying to combat their heavy. He's actually switched up from big door. Maybe he'll move around a choke and look for the peek shot there, but it looks like he's going to stay in the spawn doors and wait for them to peek through big door. And so far it's only this guy. It looks like the rest of the team are going to be pushing through choke. It seems we can see the heavy now coming in, forcing the U, but they have a couple of seconds advantage. If the heavy can push through toward... No, he's actually going to fall away toward him. I see there's a soldier and a scout coming in behind.
They didn't have any backup by the other. I guess they got the call that there's stuff going on, so that's a good move by him.
As said, he has managed to go down, and CKRAS got to be careful here. It looks like they could base a push in from big door, but nope.
Yeah, they're in a good position now, CKRAS, and the sniper's actually looking completely the other direction where nothing was coming in, so it was 3 versus 3, but CKRAS's trio was a lot more content staying together and could take down Retshock and Medic pretty easily.
And just to point out the variety in TF2, we can see an engineer coming out from HarryHook. The first one in the game has actually got his set up on the upper right, which is actually sniperable from main. Unfortunately, CKRAS don't have a sniper, but they could just send 2 soldiers down and fire some rockets up to get rid of it.
They got massive advantage, so they're just gonna truck in with that. Retshock being very aggressive could pay off, but it means that he could also be dying too early there.
Look at that sentry, not going to be able to take it down from that distance. Not straight away anyway, done its job. The Uber's now wasted, they've kept 5 people alive. Now actually matnuN now going down 3, now HarryHook. CKRAS slowly taking control, and there's the cat.
Yeah.
2 to 1, the engineer and the sentry worked very effective there, wasting the Uber, Torden.
No, they managed to take it down very quickly. I think TucE is really showing his strength as a tactical demo man. He does a lot of the right sort of keeping the flanks, taking the important stuff, and then you have an Uber heavy coming in there.
2 to 1 now as we come in for the 4th middle. We can see the soldiers bombing over, looking for those quick picks there. CC trying to eliminate the possibility of the heavy doing anything remotely useful on middle, but they've in fact lost 2 piece. We still got the medics up, but that heavy is just about to come in, and there's more frags come out from CKRAS, and another middle point for them.
Yeah, that's pretty funny actually. More there completely without a medic. It's not often you see a heavy going on his own, but he was basically flanking as a heavy, and it worked pretty well on that middle.
And yeah, remember guys, if they do win both maps as CKRAS, they will finish in 4th place, knocking Relic out of a playoff position. So they've got everything to play for, and they're certainly bringing it to the table here today. So we can see more dive on that point. The rest of his team are actually pushing aggressively up lobby. He's got to see a soldier up top there for CKRAS, but not going to do too much on his own, and certainly going to be a point for CKRAS.
Yeah, only just. They had a full Uber advantage there. They were too far in, Honky and paavi, and got forced there as a consequence. Now actually paavi down. Doesn't matter that much. Royze also just spawning, and they're not going to be able to push out.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good job they managed to pick up frags during that, otherwise it could have gone completely opposite direction, so...
Speaking about more in his classes though, he's a spy right now, coming in from big door, I believe.
Find him now on my pub. Yeah, we can see him. Actually, we can see a push out a little bit. He could give it a position away. Actually, nice movement here from Moore. He's been undetected. Will he go for the frag or the back cap? Looks like he's going to try and get the demo man. He may have been spotted. And surely about time till he either goes down or becomes useless. Meanwhile, we can see the small push out from CKRAS just trying to get time on this point. It's not going to happen, but that's a fantastic amount of time.
Yeah, I do wonder more. His team should have been and was very capable of stopping that. Maybe more could have gone for the last, but yeah.
Yeah, the last point would have been at least on my...
They got surprised by the attack, that's for sure, by the CKRAS attack.
Yeah, and a bit of a push out here from CKRAS. They've actually forced the Uber. I'm on matnuN paavi at the moment as he jumps in looking for the medic, finally forcing that. But look at this, 70% left on that Uber for CKRAS. matnuN though has been unnoticed, coming in from behind the back cap.
Yeah, beautiful back cap. 2 scouts, Zappis and Santtu.
Great combination there, good comms. CKRAS mumble. And 3-1.
Seagull saying in comments, first point with 30% advantage. Let them get Uber, get pack up. That's unlucky for Crackland. That's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, 3-1 on the board, and straight away we can see no frags coming out early. The matnuN jump up will take out Honky, and also TucE going down. Crackland picking up frags left, right, and centre. Santtu as well. The medic has got out and is continuing to build Uber, but it's only a heavy, and that could be taken down very, very easily with good combination. And look at this, they've been split. The heavy's gone down. Surely the medic. Yep, there we go. EstaniS onto.
Must be around.
Yep, definitely.
Must be around. While they're doing that, just an update from Trell. Only 3 guesses for top frag around Gully. Entry is now closed. Reverol guessing EstaniS, Alpaca guessing Retshock, and Marcy guessing matnuN. So people are expecting Crackland to be the top fraggers.
Well, may not be. I mean, this is actually CKRAS' strongest map, I would say, and as we can see here, 3-1. That push actually didn't go too well for them, though. CKRAS holding on.
That's what happened. I was busy reading Trell's message.
I was busy thinking about
I considered it 3-2.
Yeah, well, I mean, Crackland's pushes onto last have been relatively messy this game, to say the least, so probably was the same thing there, despite having the full Uber advantage. Now we can see Uber's equal, and this push in has actually lost 3 players of Crackland here, and 4 players now, just Royze and Retshock remain. They have to get out, and I think they should be okay to hold, given there's only 3 CKRAS players, but it seems very hit and miss for Crackland at the moment. Actually, look at this, we got an aggressive push in from the CKRAS scout there, Santtu. I don't know what he was hoping for. He did get the buff off the medic, so it was obviously called. Interesting decision nonetheless, and this is allowing Crackland now to push back through to second, maybe begin a back cap. They really need a scout on this point rather than faffing around doing other things, maybe get on top. And now we've seen the Uber pop from CKRAS. We'll have to see if they're able to hold on. They've actually juggled the medic here. Medic just getting out alive into lobby, and despite not capping this point relatively quickly, Crackland have been able to do it, and with 1 player down, more the heavy, maybe they'll even push in without the Uber.
Yeah, I think they will. I think they will, or at least send in a bomber to try and get paavi. They knew he was weak, but now he's getting HP up, and I think they're gonna just have to heal up now.
Yeah, the pyro kill coming out there.
By the way, a scout underneath the point. I don't think he's been called. Look at Santtu looking for him. Yeah. Oh, he's found him.
No, to pick up the flag, EstaniS. I mean, EstaniS has to get out though now. He's been called. Surely he can't stay there. CKRAS won't allow it. We've got the heavy on the ring. That's my favourite position for the heavy, and that's actually Zappis now, not more. For this last defense, wow. Soldier gets launched straight across the point. Was Ubered, of course, so took no damage. And actually managed to pick up paavi. Fantastic play there from the Crackland Soldier, but they have lost 3 players, and now with just 3 players remaining, they're not going to be able to finish off this push. Surely going to have to fall back. More actually finding another frag onto HarryHook. Retshock will get onto Honky, which may prevent the CKRAS push out onto second, but I mean, Crackland got to think of something a little bit different here for last point Gullywash.
That's a ridiculous jump there onto paavi. Yeah, he got launched off the stickies, got sent Superman style straight onto paavi. Paavi had 98% and 99 when he died. Very unlucky for him. Executed by, I think it was matnuN.
I mean, if you asked who the best roaming soldier in TF2 was, some people would say Infused Mike, others would say matnuN, particularly Retshock would say matnuN of Crackland, and showing it there.
Well, the thing with both of those soldiers is that they're pockets.
Well, they play like, you know what I mean, on the roam sort of thing. And Mike used to play roaming. I'm getting my words
He used to play roamer, that's correct. They've changed now. Flisco is the roamer for that team now. And they have been doing quite well, actually.
Yeah, the best bombing soldier, there we go, that's a better description. But we've seen CKRAS manage to cap on this second point. It doesn't look like Crackland are even going to be able to hold middle at this rate.
Crackland, they're out of positions now. They wonder if can they do a backup, but no. The heavy is actually there denying.
Yeah, very split up there, Crackland. A bit of miscommunication or very aggressive push in from CKRAS on that choker's causing. We've now lost 4 players, just the 2 scouts for Crackland alive. May be able to cause a bit of a nuisance. We can see one of the scouts there, but he is being focused now by the 2 of them. Yeah, HarryHook will go down and middle point. And I
Look
don't
at
know.
EstaniS though, he's in the shithouse now, hiding behind them now. He's gonna bomb the medic and taking him. That's well played by him, and as a medic, that's would be pretty annoying if that was me, paavi there. Not to have anybody spotting.
I mean, it's one of the obvious places you check. The sort of left back steps, as we call it, or the right back steps.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's. I think a lot of soldiers could do with playing some medic. I know you and I have played some duels in 6v6. Me as soldier, and you've told me before that it's very annoying that you can't sort of get around.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm always there at random places.
Yeah, I hate you.
And that's what you get from playing medic. You know when to expect people coming from behind.
Yeah, we're
Makes it very annoying when you got nothing sort of to shoot them back with.
Yeah, and again, look at this impressive display by CKRAS. Picking up 5 quick frags. The medic's gone down as well. Surely not going to be able to hold on. I don't think PescaNova's capable of killing 6 players and a 70% medic, as good as he may be. And there we go. I can't believe this 4-1 score, you know. CKRAS top of table.
Yep. Well, right now it's almost at the. This is sort of the. It's 4 minutes left. It's the breaking point for the game. If CKRAS can now just be defensive, they got the map.
Yeah, easily. I mean, they wouldn't even need a push into middle here. They could just have a second defense on the second and keep everyone alive, and it would be just fine. But instead, we're seeing them push in, and they've lost 3 players very quickly. Just matnuN down for CKRAS, and we've got the 2 scouts capping very quick. And look at this aggressive push.
Finally with crits now. They're coming in choke. They might get the medic. Yep.
I'll stick Sticky onto the medic as he jumped up toward.
That's very unfortunate timing for paavi there. Completely alone there, getting airshot as he's trying to get out.
Yeah, more actually doing a bit of a bait by those front lobby doors. He's not going to be able to pick up the medic though. May have a sentry up at some point. Yeah, we can see it on the steps there, but certainly not going to be too much of a problem. Those stickies from Retshock will maybe be able to take it down. Step out, no, it will stay up actually, and here comes the engineer to heal it. So I think this could be the defense you were referring to.
Yeah, so far CKRAS has had very poor yields with their last push. Even they've gotten in with Uber advantage so many times and still not picking it up. So crits coming in now, but Retshock taken out. I don't think this crits is gonna materialize.
Yeah, I mean, it's the problem with TF2 is that time limit, 30 minutes. As soon as you get to the point where you have to go for everything, it becomes very predictable, and especially when, you know, the enemy's got crits, you can take it down effectively, especially here on Gullywash. There's only specific entry points.
It's interesting with CKRAS. They have overall such a, not poor, but they don't have the best track record this season, let's put it that way. But they do bring out the goods against the teams that's on the top of the table.
Yeah, maybe something in Moore's calling recipe there to be learned from. Be interesting to see actually. I imagine they call in perhaps finish, but so we wouldn't actually be able to understand it, or at least I wouldn't. But it'd be interesting to see how Moore calls. We are seeing another crits come out from CKRAS, not really able to find any frags, and the Uber from CKRAS is going to finish afterwards, finding the frag onto PescaNova. And right about now this map's over, so I guess we're looking for air shots, backstabs, headshots, whatever else we can see come out.
Yeah, we can follow on the frags. Maybe you can have an update on that if you have the list open.
I wish I did. Unfortunately I don't. I have to say the VanillaTV spec hood is absolutely brilliant, but I keep looking to the wrong parts of my screen to see everything. It takes a bit of adapting. I thought it would be easier, but it's in fact not. Yeah. But it's great work by Byte nonetheless.
Yeah, for the game's part though, of course CKRAS, they're playing pretty much without pressure. It doesn't really matter that much if they're gonna wind up on second or first. They are, to my knowledge, completely secure with the top 4, which means they will play the playoffs. So if they take the points there, it doesn't make that much of a difference. What we know now is that Infuse will actually end up on top. Do we know that? I think we know that.
Yeah, Infuse definitely finish in first place now with 30 points. CKRAS can probably finish with a maximum of 27 I think that's correct. So in second
Yep.
place, we'll have Epsilon in third place comfortably with 20. So really the battle now is about whether CKRAS can manage to take 2-map victory and knock Relic down.
Yeah, that's
The
gonna
fifth place.
be very, very interesting now to see the next map. They have every opportunity to do it, but I wonder how good they are on Snake. We did play a warm up against them, but I can tell you about that through the next map if you do the extra.
Yeah, sure. So first map, of course, went to CKRAS 4-1. Congratulations to them. They now bump themselves up to a massive 14 points. Just need 3 more from this next match to knock Relic down, who are currently sat in 16. CKRAS will then go up to first place with 17. So it'll be interesting to see. But again, congratulations on Gullywash. I've been MVC, joined today by Torden. Streamer has been Comedian. Thank you very much for watching.
Alright,